right, morning and welcome. We are now live with yet another experimental kind of settings for possible season 3 things here. So, before we get into it though, with me on comms today is King of Yami Makai. Morning and welcome.
Morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, really excited for this one here. If you hit, someone in chat can hit !CLO, you'll get kind of the basic rundown on what this is. But CLO, basically means complex level order. Now, what that entails is basically, and season 2 and all of our season 3 settings we've done on stream so far have basically been, the levels have to have some kind of progression. Like the items you get need to have some kind of progression is basically the gist of it. There's more details about it, but with CLO, which is complex level order, stuff can kind of just end up anywhere. B lockers and later levels can be lower than earlier B lockers. It gets kind of crazy. Have you done a couple of these CLO ones yet, King?
I've gotten through Async 1, and then I know from the Kevin Blitz tournament. Yeah, it's like progression in CLO, but it's not the usual go level 1, then level 2, then level 3. You might go level 1, then level 7, then level 4. It kind of guides you in a weird direction.
Yeah, it definitely kind of like, it's a different kind of mindset almost, right? Like, you're not like thinking about, oh, I need to make sure I do X amount of checks for going to the next level. It's, I need to make sure I know where I want to go next, because if I'm here too long, I'm just gonna get left in the dust.
Yeah, like, since the training moves aren't locked and the Kongs aren't locked, you gotta really be able to read when it's like time to move on to the next level and see where it wants me to go next. Those Kongs can be deep in a seed.
Yep. And a little bit more details here. This one also, it kind of buffs the hints almost. We use progressive hints for this one as well. But it's still a 60 gold banana required helm, but instead of the 60 on the B locker, we put the 60 on one of the helm doors and we make the B locker 40 GBs. And because of that, it makes it so all the hints you get are 40 GBs or earlier. So that's a little bit of a nice buff for hints because of like the more openness of the seed.
And a nice little like hidden buff on that too, since you can get into Helm earlier. You can get your micro hints for the instruments if it matters to you a lot earlier. It could really help you out. So I'm interested if instruments will come into play here and if somebody will run for the micro hints early instead of trying to aimlessly look.
Yeah, and that's definitely a big part of the play for that 40 GB helm for sure. Like it's a lot more openness, so it's something you really got to consider. In regards everything else here, while we're kind of waiting for people to ready up, we have the typical like season 2 plus fairies in the pool plus melon crates in the pool, and then one more significant difference we haven't mentioned yet is that we actually have medals removed from the pool here. So now there's no more surprise, haha, random tiny medal in Fungi Forest that was unhinted had the thing you had. So that is not a thing in CLO, so that's another thing here. Where our racers do not need to worry about. They can just breeze through the levels, run. Well, I want to say run past the bananas, but like we still have Trough and Scoff in the pool, so like they're still using.
I was gonna say. The tiny forest tiny metal has now become forest boss. It's unhinted.
Yeah, it's something you have to consider for now. So we'll see if these, and I will say we did lower the Trough and Scoff bananas required because of that, but we'll see how much our racers kind of consider even getting the bananas at this point, or if they just want to be like, you know what, unless I see a Trough and Scoff hint, I'm just ignoring the bananas. I don't care. I'm very curious.
Yeah, that's how I do it. The way I play is, if I'm not hinted the boss, those are going to be my last 7 checks.
Oh yes, and there's we've had Trough and Scoff and Jetpack in the pool, some of our experimental settings. CLO does not have them, so unfortunately we're not going to be seeing any Jetpack or Nintendo coin, or sorry, Jetpack or DK Arcade cooks today.
Not going to suffer through arcade like I did.
Right, still waiting on one person, I think. What else do we got with these things here? Oh, also, I believe a lot of these things we've had in Galleon. We've had the Shipyard closed and the Lighthouse open. In CLO, we have both of them open. So
that has gotten me already once. Everybody,
really
just
open.
do what I do, where you see all the new changes to barriers, and you just skim it, because you're like, oh yeah, those all look the same. And you miss that part where Shipyard open. And you're like, oh, whoops.
And then I guess one more thing that's not super obvious here, especially with these, the starting keys is key 1 plus 1 random key. We just happen to get key 2 here.
Yeah, I really like a start with key 1 and 2. See lots of levels to be able to go into, some options.
And then
especially when you start diving.
Yeah, and finally, I was gonna say we start off with diving and vines are always going to be started with this these settings, and then we have what, we have diving, we have vines, and then instrument upgrade 1 and ammo belt 1 is upgrades to start. So you have those 4 things to start plus 2 more random moves. So in this case we got Strong Kong and Orangutan, 2 very useful ones, of course.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we only started with vines and diving. I don't think we got 2 random moves.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe something happened with the seed generation. Hashtag like Melrock. Anyway, that being said, it looks like everyone's readied up. So hopefully we can get started here shortly. So, Sarah, will you please do the honors and press the button?
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Nintendo Sarah won the wonderful race mods.
Yeah, Sarah's the best. Let's everybody give a round of applause to Sarah. Works so hard for all of us racers.
Right, and we're off.
Right, interesting for me is where they're gonna go on this openings. Lobby's open, everything's in the pool. See, Mike's going kind of the usual prison, where Mumbo's checking some levels.
Yep, Mumbo going straight into level 3, which is not necessarily open all the time. So what do we have here? Caves,
we got some
shops.
hints.
Igloo is key 7, 8, and Chunky.
Oh, Mumbo, you're too fast for me.
Yeah, some of these racers, they just like breeze through these hints, and I don't get it. I don't know how they do it. Obeal is like the best one, I think. He just like breezes through them. He doesn't even write them down. I don't know how he does it. All right, we got a factory level 2 here. Ooh, I saw Diddy, I saw DK. What was the other Kong for Helm?
Diddy, DK. Only 2.
Oh, you're right. There's only 2 Kongs for Helm. That's right.
So that's another change for anybody who hasn't seen any of our test scenes yet, is that Snide gives the Helm order now. The Helm order hint is gone. Packaged in with Snide, and I think that's a really nice change. Opens up getting some more hints instead of wasting one on a Helm order, which sometimes just honestly doesn't even matter to you. Have every instrument,
really,
who cares?
That extra hint slot being open is so helpful sometimes. Like that you could be like 1 slot away from having all the hints you need, and that's gonna be really useful for a lot of seeds. MikeChamp finally getting his first golden banana. Hopefully he checks hints soon, because I certainly missed a lot of the hints Mumbo read.
Yeah, I missed, I think, like 3 of them.
Alright, looks like we're going to be going to level 1 finally, and it is Creepy Castle. Very cool. Oh, DK is in... There's the donk.
Oh, Link just buys them. Did anybody find a rainbow coin? Doesn't look like it.
No. Meanwhile, Castle is not going to be a place where we're going to be going first. Did not have enough golden bananas to enter.
Oh, here we go. My cave shop.
Yeah, let's get these all in. Hopefully you're as slow as me, MikeChamp. Cave shop.
I got everything on the first page.
8 tiny chunky. Testing areas, key 5. Castle, Fungi DK. 6 like cool.
So cave shops is got some spice. Got 2 cave shops hints. It's just a 3. I would have guessed that's probably just gonna be key 3.
Yeah, and usually when you see a shop sense, it's almost certainly just going to be the key. I probably just jinxed the seed though. Commentator curse. Oh man, I thought it was 3 GBs for Castle. It's actually 36. Oh, we got more hints.
More hints.
Claptrap Room Loft.
Itty tiny isles.
Lighthouse Area is 6-8. I missed the other one.
Chunky's held by a Kasplatin factory. So, we're now on red alert because Diddy is found by Tiny in Isles. Maybe some banana fairies happening? I've been so focused on the hints. What level can they get into? I haven't even been able to look at the walkers.
I can't remember what Galleon was, but it looks like MikeChamp has.
Here, Mike's giving us a refresh on the hints.
Oh, it's 2. Okay, cool.
Okay, so it's factory first. Interesting.
And again, this is kind of a nice proof of concept of how CLO works here. Level 1 is 36 GBs, so they have to enter level 2 first. It is complex, all right.
Humble already showing off. Testing side is open. I'm going testing first.
Yeah, Mike's gonna go that way too.
Usual route through.
You can kind of see what we were talking about with the bananas here. Mumbo just does not care. MikeChamp is gonna collect some on the way up, and we have our first potion, Ponytail Twirl.
And that's gonna lead us right to Away of the Horde over to production side. So testing was on the path to 5. Just very well be 5's in production room.
Yeah, and I wonder here, obviously you get a lot of coins here, and we know we can buy the donk himself with Lanky Kong. So I wonder how quickly these guys are just gonna leave here and just want to go get. Oh, did you see that snipe by Mumbo? That was insane.
Ooh. That was some fairy camera work.
It's beautiful. All right, Creme Isle Key 7.
Key 7.
Chunky Diddy. Caves Helm Key 7.
One more hit. Foolish Lowlands.
Cool. We got them all. We did it. And Tiny Chunky Diddy K-Rool, that's a lot of stuff they need for K-Rool, but it's only 2 Kong Helms, so it's not the end of the world.
And there's some overlap with Diddy Helm and Diddy K-Rool that Rocket's needed for both, so...
Yep.
We're gonna get Rocket anyway, so. It's the Chunkster. There he is.
The Chunkster has been freed. He is an R&D. And yeah, as we can see,
Mumbo wants the dog.
Yeah, he's not. I had a feeling this would have not even bothering to do the rest of the factory. He just wants a donk right away.
He adds so much speed to you.
Nice hint refresher here if you missed out on some of the hints from earlier. Oh, that is an 8-coin donk, just barely enough.
It's worth it. Worth every penny.
I would overpay for Donkey Kong, to be honest.
Yeah, leave Cranky a tip.
All right.
Give him a tip and give him Lanky. We'll trade Lanky for Donkey.
Oh, I missed how much Galleon was, but I was gonna say I can't imagine them not going back to factory here.
I saw in the chat somebody said Galleon was 10.
Okay, well maybe they shouldn't overspend. All right. So MikeChamp is about to get chunky here. Meanwhile, Mumbo is going back the other way. He's gonna be going down to prod room from the top.
And you notice how he knows he's gotta climb up production. Doesn't even peek the stuff. He knows he's going up.
Yep. Yeah, so we got hinted that Tiny's twirl is lost, so like there's no reason not to, like it's not even worth checking at that point, just go up.
Yeah, you know you're going anyway, so why waste the time trying to look? Got there. Oh,
get copped! Get wrecked!
You don't have a single way to kill that.
Alright, we're gonna see some more shops here in just a moment. Looks like there's a bunch of golden bananas and fairies. I feel like we've seen a lot of fairies in shops so far. I think Funky had 2. Oh, and there's another fairy. What the heck?
Hey, I'd be hard pressed not to collect a couple because Diddy's found by Tiny and Isles. That is a scary moment. I'll be doing a nice little, newly to me discovered way to get up production where you just flip up with Tiny and make a chunky.
I feel like there's always some random new strat that you learn of that may or may not have existed for months. With this game, anyway.
Yeah, like I only saw kind of discussed and shown off when we're teasing the idea of production off. The way to get up production without it being turned on.
Yeah, and I don't think in any of our settings we have production turned off, so like we're not going to be able to show it off, but there is a way. You have to have tag anywhere enabled, but there is a way. Donkey Kong.
Yeah, there's our key 5.
Acquired on the side of Mike. Key 5 coming into play here.
So that tells us our testing 5 was definitely Twirl. And Twirl's not used for anything else.
This looks like
we can use a little bit of negative info.
Oh
yeah, this is gonna be kind of Mumbo. There was a guy the other direction, Mumbo.
Oh, he remembered.
Oh, there. Self around. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of miserable without any gun to kill these Kasplats. It looks like he's getting lucky and there was only the one. 2.
Alright, key 5 has been acquired and MikeChamp's actually starting to gain some time on Mumbo just because of that cop catch. That cop catch cost him like a minute or so. But
yeah, that's one of the worst ones.
Mumbo does have key 5, so he is still a decent chunk in the lead, though. No pun intended.
He can't kill this because.
Oh, he got it. Landed right on his head.
Ooh.
That's very tricky when you have no instrument, no gun to like even start to take care of him.
That's a nerve-wracking moment.
So with key 5, we're gonna be able to see a level 6 and 7 here. Oh, there's another key. That's key 7. That has to be key 7.
Yeah, keys. At Creme Isle, key 7, which means our cave's lobby's to key 7. We got hints. I'm missing them.
Oh, I missed that Japes. What did that Japes cost was?
I only saw on the hint side for Mike, Galleon Lanky 5-door ship, and DK's bought in Isles, which we already did. There's 2 of them.
Alright, 36 Japes, and then we got Aztec, which is 18.
18. Oh, so I think Mumbo's got to go back in the factory. He's got to get to 10 to go into Galleon.
The final level we don't know about, level 5, is just actually Forest. So we have Forest in its vanilla location for the final level.
I don't even know if we need to go to that level yet today.
Nope.
Don't have anything for today. That's there. Oh, that's tragic. Oh, Mike. I am a very large production hater. I don't like going up it. I know Mike's feels when you has to jump up and you fall.
Fortunately, having Tiny Ponytail twirl really comforting to have, especially when you're climbing for the first time.
Yeah,
it's
you could skip a lot of it.
Yeah, it's just a really nice to have like a way to like slowly float down as well, in case you miss
so
like, a jump or something.
Yeah, what I was saying before I tried to get those hints last minute was if that's key 7 on Creme Isle, which it's pretty likely it is.
Oh no!
Oh,
Rip.
He hit the warp pad though. He hit the warp pad.
No, the cops are okay. I was gonna say the cop was right there. He had his flashlight away. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. We got it.
Those got hints to read. I'm ready to pull the trigger on my notepad. So our cave lobbies, cave to Helm lobbies to 7, has to be hinting us great, or something that takes us to great.
Welcome to bonus stage.
So that's interesting because that means Grape's only to key 7, so I can love it. Check of Legends lovers, we're on life support here.
God, probably got people sweating in the chat over that one. Got a pizza time showing on Mike's stream here. Mike's missing the enemies on purpose so we get more pizza time. Love him for that. Man, I don't know if you've seen, King, but that pizza time video on the DK64 sound file on YouTube has like tens of thousands of views. It's crazy.
That's it.
Alright, key 5 on the side of MikeChamp here. Factory testing
Mumbo's
is
going to Galleon.
Yeah, Galleon's a good call here. Obviously it was the next in line, so to say, as far as GB counts go. And as far as Galleon hints, we do have a Lighthouse Area path to key 8. I have a feeling we're
6 and 8.
like it. 6 and 8, sorry, yes. I have a feeling we're gonna see like maybe we'll get like a Gorilla Gun, or we'll see one of the instruments there. I'm excited to see.
I think instrument seems likely, like a guitar maybe.
But consider how many things Gorilla Gun locks in this game. Wait, no, it can't be Gorilla Gun because Galleon Lighthouse is in Path to Chunky Phase. I lied, it's an instrument.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's more than likely an instrument.
In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, it better not be Gorilla Gun, unless that hint is not referring to Gorilla Gun.
Yeah, like you see Gorilla Gun there, you immediately be like, okay, it's talking about something else. Can't be Gorilla Gun because it's not Path to Chunky Phase. Mumbo is leaving me in suspense on the last two hints I missed. Here we go. Galleon Shops 4. And Caves Helms Lobbies to 8. That's a second Caves to Helms Lobbies.
Yeah, and I wonder if there's gonna be like a nice find or like a nice way to get key 4 here, like in one trip. It's hard though, right? Because like there's a lot of locked things deeper in this level that they like just don't have the moves to get yet.
Mumbo's chasing his lighthouse side, seeing if he can find it, whatever it is, to 6 to 8. Ooh, trombone seems like a likely bet. So we know we've got to do Galleon 95 door ship. It's very possible it's that instrument.
Ooh, we got Coconut Shooter.
Coconut, interesting.
So Galleon Lighthouse Coconut.
What I would be interested, because now we have 2 hints to Caves to Helms lobby. I'd be interested if somebody heading back over to Castle.
Yeah, with obviously you can't get into Castle, but there's you can do the dirt patch
now
to get up there.
Now Coconut Gun, you can also do the splat right there.
Yep.
It'd be kind of high on my radar. You can do 2 separate things. I know it's not the lava and caves lobby because they looked at it.
There's actually kind of an interesting race right now. Mike actually, even though he's like behind on the path here, he has 2 more GBs. 2 more GBs than Mumbo does, so this is pretty close.
Yeah. I'm interested if Lighthouse is going to give us anything else too. Is Coconut our path, or?
You have to think, like, Coconut locks a lot of stuff, so you think, like, it's possible that Coconut is probably going to give us something at some point, right? You hope.
And yeah, and a way to chain these hints together too. We got a Japes Hillside and a Caves Lobbies to 8. Lighthouse 6 to 8, if that's Coconut, could be the Splat and Castle lobby, and one of the Coconut cages and Japes, those are both Coconut lobbies. Coconut unlocks a lot of things, so it doesn't surprise me that that could be the hinted item.
Alright,
we got
into
two-door ship.
The 2-door ship.
Going banana. Always good to grab this one because it's pretty quick and easy, and then you get to peek the tiny side while you're here.
Oh, Tiny's the potion. He's coming back in. We got some more hints too.
Yeah, more hints. Right.
Strong Kong is path?
Oh boy, a lot of things. Strong 7, 8, donkey, forage, 6. Another cave shops.
Now, caves does cost 13, so you have to be wondering when one of these guys is just going to bail out here and just go to caves. Because I feel like cave shops is a super strong player at this point, once they start exhausting. And then you also have, we know key 3 is in the shops as well, alongside the 2 multipath hints we got. And we also have Caves Igloo Area. Caves looks really, really strong right now, and I just wonder when one of these 2 are just going to leave and go to caves.
Yeah, I would, since Mumbo's seen this vial, you gotta grab it. I would get this vial, check your shops, and your Melon Crate and Fairies, because they're super fast. And I'd get out of here. I think you need to get over to caves. And, by the way, we saw a storage path to 6. It's probably the power hut. I think we've kind of locked in on that. Is Coconut is the answer to our lighthouse hint. So, now I'm also really interested on Castle Lobby.
Sniper!
That's fine. Sniper. I guess that could be required. Helm Kasplat logically wants you to have that sniper rifle.
now.
Oh, and that's Coconut and oh.
Oh, when is someone getting keys 6 and 7? Oh man, I really want that Helm Splat to be something now. That's not a very common thing to see.
That's one that'll get some people because, well, you don't like to go up the Helm until you're just going. But sometimes you got to go up early just to get that or the Gorilla Fairy. So Funky's got 4, at least 4. I noticed our Strong Kong hint and our Igloo hint line up the exact same hinted things. I'm thinking that makes me think DK Igloo.
There is no bongos in play yet, but it is like bongos has to be on the path to key 8 somewhere.
Yeah. I think there are bongos from.
Whoa, we have a key sighting here. It's key 4, which I mean, that
there's
was
key
hinted,
4.
But...
It's nice when it's nice and easy for you, though. It's not like
Welcome
Simeon
to
Spring. You're
bonus
like, oh.
We have access to all the lobbies now at only 23 minutes in. This, my friends, is CLO.
This was a great representation of CLO because it gave you all the lobbies for early.
Yeah, it's here's everything. Good luck.
Sometimes you just don't get to, like, you don't get key 5 to super late, so you were CLO, but 2 of the lobbies never kind of came into play. Splat's immortal.
MikeChamp acquiring that sniper scope as well. Again, he's like, if we're following the same path, he's probably a couple minutes behind Mumbo still, but it's really anyone's race here, I'd say.
Did I miss it? Did he grab the Melon Crate, or did Mumbo skip the Melon Crate?
I don't remember him doing it, but it's possible he just did, and we were like phased out of paying attention, you know. And here's what I was saying here: Mumbo's just gonna go straight to caves.
Like, this is a very good play. There's a lot of things here. I really want to see that castle lobby. There's 2 hints to your caves lobbies. I think clearing it out before you dip into caves would have been a good play. There's no reason to go back. He's probably reading that, that Coconut 6 storage. It's in the power hut. There's no reason to go get that right now. I'll go get that when I feel like it.
Oh man, the first shop had a shared GB.
That's surprising considering how many things are in shops.
Yeah, there's gotta be, like, I'm really excited to see these other shops. They're doing a good job, or not Mumbo, Mike is doing a good job grabbing some coins here. He'll definitely need them when he goes into caves. We are going to see what's on the crate, though. Looks like it's just a GB. Okay.
Okay, these are the hints we've seen. The other thing that I'm thinking that I want to see that castle dirt so bad is these. We know where key 7 is. His lobbies has got to be our grape shooter. These Igloo and Strong Kong to 7 could be just leading us to arrow throwing and baboon balloon to get up there. We could cut out a middleman, so to speak. And maybe
2 potions on candy.
Ooh.
Mini Monkey's one of them.
What we got? Oh, Mini Monkey, that's definitely one of our hinted items. Okay. 8 tiny chunky. The chunky part's the interesting one there. 8 and chunky could be together, could just mean Gorilla is blocked by Mini Monkey.
Ooh, it's Featherball.
We know. Okay, just build your own tiny phase.
Featherbow is a requirement for Tiny Phase, or logically requirement for Tiny Phase and K Rule.
And I think I've pieced together that we know we got to do Aztec Chinese Claptrap Room.
Yep.
Heather and Mini Monkey are both required to get there, and I would bet you that there's the Gorilla there.
Yeah, and especially when you're just starting out doing these races, and let's just say you want to participate in these races in the future. What King was doing just there is a really good idea of what you need to do, like knowing like even if the item you got doesn't necessarily get you like the things needed to do like the task, like you need to think about your other hinted areas and think about like what that item is needed in that specific area or areas that are hinted. That's going to really help you beat seeds quickly in races.
I anywhere you can try and cut out a move that you can get around using, like our two starting moves, Strong Kong and Orang Stand, aren't the most helpful. You can cut large chunks out of seeds sometimes because you just don't use Orang Stand on how it's supposed to be used, and you skip to the end. The only thing I'll say is, in this case, it's a little dangerous to do because you know that. Yes, it gets you to 7, but it also gets you to 8 and chunky.
We're gonna be having a high 5 in the ice cave here for a second. Mumbo
Biting a tomato, eh?
Yeah, they're both gonna opt to get the gold banana.
That's interesting. I find this one a little slow, but I guess maybe it's not too bad.
I don't know if I ever do this one, but like, I don't know, maybe, especially with CLO, and yeah, I was gonna say, like, Mumbo wants the next set of hints, it looks like. That's probably what it was.
Forest Mills.
Mile 1 potion.
English Llama Temple, Carmel 1, and Juice. And that was Forest Mills, just 8 chunky? I get that right?
I missed that one. These players read too fast.
Forest Mills, 8 chunky, and we've got Feather and Mini both hinted to 8 chunky. Spider Boss, anybody?
Oh, I don't know about Spider Boss, but MikeChamp really wants to check the Beetle race here. There we go.
There's a key 3. Easy.
Key 3 is acquired on the side of Mumbo, and that does fulfill one of the other hints.
Cave shops to 3. Easy peasy, just it's the key.
I love the freebie hints. In the meantime, Mumbo is making his way. Ooh, he fell off.
Ooh, cop!
A lot of cops patrolling around in this seed. This is a good move by MikeChamp. He's gonna go get the other shop before going into the igloo area. I was a little bit worried he would miss out on Mini Monkey. It doesn't look like this would be the case here.
Nothing in this Mini Monkey check. Igloo, I'm super interested. I'm glad Mumbo's getting over here. I think it's gonna be DK's Igloo, but
I think that's a good prediction here. No instruments though. They can't even go in there. The only one they can even grab is the Kasplat. They can look at the other.
We're not musically inclined,
but this is not a musically inclined seed, that's for sure.
No. And what I was saying at the beginning, when you get to 40, you go up to Helm, read the micro hints, see where all your instruments are.
And we only got a gold banana. Mumbo is no longer interested in caves, so he's just gonna bail out.
I think that's the right move. I think he's here he comes. It's our boy.
Oh my god! It's Diddy!
Loving it.
That's why we had all those fairies at the beginning. Yo, I just want to point out that MikeChamp has actually been getting the fairies, and Mumbo just has been skipping them. So Mike is going to gain a little time here.
I think Mike read it how I did. If you're told he's found by Tiny, risky move to skip some fairies.
And we got so many fairies at the beginning, like so many.
Oh, and Mumbo can't buy that fairy either. He's
oh no!
Poor. Oh, that's tragic.
This seems like a really expensive seed too. A lot of the items I see in these shops are like 6+ coins.
Yeah, I think the seed knew it was like, here's factory first. We're gonna jack all our prices up. Mike, you're getting a little close to that comp for my liking.
Yeah, the terrain difference there was almost screwed him over, but looks like Mike's also going to get this GB. That's kind of interesting. Oh, it's everyone's favorite, and it's peanut pop guns.
Ooh, that's required.
It's Outer Isles peanut pop guns. Oh man, what is that B locker in for us? I couldn't see.
I missed it. I was writing down peanut. Where peanuts
was. Is that a fairy? Oh no, that's just third melon.
Oh, it's a vial. Oh, third melon. That was gonna give a little slow clap. That was an impressive snap on that fairy.
And that was an impressive showing on Big Bug Bash there by MikeChamp.
But he's already done it. It's impressive. That fairy in the yeah, I was right. Forest Mills Path 8 Chunky. Spider Boss on my shot.
So we know
the fairy in the forest lobby though is miserable.
Yeah, and Mumbo made really good work with that fairy. MikeChamp's
he made it look
fairy too, and he may or may not have a hard time. We'll see.
He remembers that the factory shops, I think, had at least 2 fairies in it.
Yeah, I remember one of these shops was just loaded with fairies.
Ooh, and he's checking Crusher Room. He's drawn Kong to 7, 8, and Chunky. Like, this is a decent check.
And it is
and it's a fairy for him!
He's got one. Got one. Come on, Mike. Oh, man. Mike, you know... You were collecting these fairies, and you didn't even check this fairy. Oh, well.
Maybe he's just locked in. It's all in the fairy. I need to find a fourth before I go look.
We're gonna be going into Galleon here. Oh, there's key 6.
There's key 6.
And I believe that was a direct hint as well.
Storage to 6, and that locks in, fully confirms our Lighthouse to 6 and 8 is that coconut shooter. So
now the only key left is key 7. Yes, key
7. We know where it is.
We just need grape, and it looks like it's going to be in the caves, castle, or Helm lobbies. So maybe the cookier thing of like go to castle lobby, check some of those checks because you can do 3 of them.
Castle lobby dirt is really red flags, my alarm for me.
And like thinking about it this way too, we know it's not in the lava pit in the caves one, so that eliminates that check. So if they can do the 3, that's like a 60% chance they'll be able to get grape shooter just from castle lobby. So I think it's a pretty good.
I want to point out
thinking about that.
Mike is buying a fairy. He hasn't looked at the fairy queen. He is locked in.
Here's our loaded. Yeah, here's our loaded fairy spot, which is the funky factory one. But
Like, I was hoping he would do the skip there.
Is Mike
The
going?
skip you can do.
Is he going to Crusher? I'll get him 5 if he does.
He doesn't need
is.
5, right? Isn't it only 4?
Oh right, it's only 4. I keep making that mistake because it was 5 required in season 2.
Yeah. But with fairies in the pool, I think you guys made the wise choice, lowered it to 4. Because a fairy casino is very sad times.
Fairy casinos don't exist, just like crown casinos. It looks like both Mike and Mum are going to be doing the very fun, always imposing bad hit detection wheel.
Yeah, they're locked in on that, both feather and mini attack.
Good start.
That wheel makes me sad.
You know, we could patch this, but then it wouldn't be funny.
And he's got to grab that because right there, that spawns a fairy. It's now that wheel is 2 checks. It's a lot nicer of a check than it used to be.
Oh yeah.
You get 2 off of it.
Both players not really having that much trouble. Actually, you know what? I agree, Lunatic. It's unfixable. The wheel's unfixable. That's right.
It'd be like fixing bad hit detection, man. Did we do something with bad hit? I think we made it so bad hit detection man is like less what do you call it? You can hit him more often. I think we were experimenting with that. I don't know if we actually put it in. And we're gonna get a little high five on getting our boy.
We have Vin Diesel mode at 39 minutes for both players. Looks like we didn't do a prediction. Sorry for that, but it would have been sub 45 this time. All right, so it looks like we have a split path once again. Mumbo's opting for Aztec. Mike is opting for Forest.
Gonna get his peanuts. I think he's chasing down that Forest Mills 8 chunky. Would be my guess what he's doing. I like Mumbo's play a bit better, just because you have Tiny Temple to 8 chunky, which have a direct way of the horde. It's in the tiny claptrap room. 37. I can't even go in there.
Okay, well, it looks like he's going to be following Mumbo and Aztec, so all's not quite lost. So it looks like they're kind of close here, but Mike is missing key 6, so that may or may not end up being a big difference here.
Oh, he didn't grab it.
Yeah, it was a direct hint, so it's not really the end of the world because key 6 only locks Helm. But it's something to take note here once these players are progressing through Aztec as they figure out what they want to do next.
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's one of those things. I'll get it when I get it, but he was in factory. Like he must have had other things on his mind and not worrying about it too much because he's probably locked in and he knows where it is. Just go get it when you feel like it. But we got some more hints coming in. Is that another Caves Lobbies hint?
Caves, main Caves 1 potion. Yeah,
Here's
it's
1 potion.
Caves Helm is key 8.
Caves Kasplat, Hive Tunnel, and Forest Fairy Thorn. Upper. Forest Fairy.
Yeah, really interesting set of hints here. I was wondering where all of our waths were. I feel like we barely got any so far, but there's 2 more right there. I was a little concerned because we weren't seeing any Japes hints, except for the hillside one, but it looks like we're getting a little bit more help when they go into Japes later. Tiny temple here, and I believe we were, and then this was a cook by you earlier, King. I think there's going to be something in the mini monkey room.
Oh, that's hinted way of the horde.
All right, there's definitely something in there. That's right.
And my bet is that's going to be Gorilla Gone.
And remember, this was Key 8 and Chunky Phase. It makes a lot of sense.
Could be Punch is also, because our caves lobbies is everywhere.
Yep.
So, to Punch here, you go straight back to caves lobby and get back to Splat.
Oh, that's not what we were thinking at all. Pineapple launcher? Uh-oh.
What do you do with that?
Uh-oh.
Sorry. It's not the green vial I was looking for.
And now chat and the commentators are just like really confused. Mike's confused. He was just like bailed out. He's like, what the heck? I'm leaving.
It kind of broke his mind like mine.
So we gotta think about what pineapple locks now. Like if you think about it, like 5-door temple, that's a pretty strong place. That's 3 checks, and actually MikeChamp is gonna go back to Aztec. Pretty sure him getting that pineapple broke him, like you said.
Yeah, every chunky banana except for the hunky chunky one in Aztec is locked by pineapple. So Aztec, when you pineapple hint and you don't know where to go with it, Aztec's a great check. Everything for chunky is locked by it.
I was gonna say the vases room there, that's locked by pineapple, but they have no barrel throw right now.
And we could have a barrel-less seed. I would hazard to guess with 3 things on the caves lobbies that castle there is gonna be something. So this is all hinting us to barrels at some point.
Really hoping that one of them visits Castle Lobby sometime soon.
It's killing me.
Like now with 2 items hinted in Caves Helm Lobby, it's like you have to go.
3 items.
3 items, sorry, yes.
We have 2 caves lobbies to 8, and then Grape Shooter will be in there somewhere to get us our key 7. What's interesting too is that they're just path to 8, not path to chunky. So it's not going to give us Gorilla Gone. It's not going to give us Punch. That could be. I can't. It's not going to be bongos if a theory on Igloo 7-8 chunky is right. DK Igloo could be our primate punch to get that Kasplat in caves lobbies.
Someone in chat mentioned that the Baboon Balloon Barrel does have a potion on it. We probably just missed it when we were going through hints at the beginning, which is okay. So
yeah, I definitely didn't see that, but
I have a feeling. I have a feeling someone's got to go back there soon, right?
I
hope someone goes back there soon.
I'm getting the feeling you're gonna go back to Castle Lobby and get a vial on the Kasplat, a vial on the dirt, and a vial on the barrel.
That would be so crazy. The rare triple in Castle Lobby, everyone. If that's true.
And none of them are going to be Rocket Barrel.
Now, once they have access to Castle Lobby, it's 36 GBs, and Mumbo is 1 away. MikeChamp is a little bit behind him. But I have a feeling we're going to be seeing that sooner rather than later. Like, I feel like they have to be going into Castle Lobby after Aztec here.
Yeah, because they know Castle Funky DK. It's a Way of the Horde. So they gotta go there. They know it. Oh, I just realized something. Forest Fairy in the Thornbine Barn is... Oh, you're too fast.
That's Strong Kong locked, by the way.
The scarier part, that's Slam locked.
They need to find Slam too.
Alert. Yeah, red alert.
Unhindered Slam alert sirens are going off on stream here as MikeChamp is saying it looks like the much longer way around to get in this door. Mumbo just like backflip tag anywhere,
right
jumped
on the
right
road.
in. A lot of high fives this seed. I feel like that's not super common for CLO, but I feel like that's been a pretty straightforward progression so far. Both players seem to be making the right decisions. MikeChamp maybe a little bit further behind, but that's okay. Another fairy. I feel like we've seen half the fairies. And with pineapple in play here, like, you have to check this. There's no way. And also, because they have Feather Mini Monkey, I almost would want to check Tiny's as well. It doesn't look like Mumbo's going to be doing that. Mumbo's definitely, come on. I want to be interested in Castle Lobby.
Good for me, Mumbo. Be the hero I need.
Mike's going back into Galleon.
What's he going to Galleon for?
It looks like Mumbo wants to see the monkey port hint.
What's the monkey port hint?
Galleon Lanky.
95 door ship, way of the horde.
Oh, did we get that?
Yeah, the Galleon Lanky 5 door ship is way of the horde, so that, to me, is exactly where that's
Oh,
gonna be.
here we go. We're going to Castle.
Here we go. Everybody brace yourselves.
See, now the unfortunate
Walk
part...
right by this lobby.
The unfortunate part about the dirt or the barrel having... Oh, rip. The unfortunate part about the dirt or the barrel having something is that this also puts barrel throw and baboon balloon into logic. So,
Yeah,
like, we
you
need to
got
consider
a
about
lot of
finding
bait.
those randomly. Okay, well, there's barrel throw, so that does eliminate one of the pieces.
Barrels, okay. Interesting.
Are we getting the triple? Nope. Only the double.
Only a double, but I'm so interested in what this is.
Well, this is like the easiest Helm minigame in the world. Anyone can do this one. This is a tiny one in the vanilla game, but like this is so easy we just let everyone do it in the randomizer.
So, Mike's thought
Oh,
is
it's Super Simian Slam!
hinted Super Simian Slam.
Oh man. Well, now we can go to Forest Fairy and the Fairy in the Thornvine Barn.
Can that be hinted to 8 and not 8 chunky?
As long as if it's not an either or, you have to remember, if it's not an either or, it can be hinted. So we just need to figure out which one it's referring to.
So Mike he went to Galleon because he's thinking hype chest.
Yep.
I like the play just for GB collection.
Yeah, he's a little bit behind on GB count, so this is a fine play for him. Don't hate it. And there's a decent chance you might just randomly run into something along the way.
Okay, you got mini monkey. Okay, we got 40. I need to try and catch those 2 hints I missed off. Well, 3 hints to read. It's like lightning.
Here we go. Oh, he was so fast.
Monkey 5 door, outer aisle Diddy. I missed the 40 hint. Outer aisle Diddy. That was our peanuts. Chunky 5 door ship. That's super interesting.
A lot of 5-door ship hinting this seed.
Outer aisle's Diddy was peanut. Excuse me. That means peanut is path to nothing else. only thing Peanut's used for is for the fight with K. Rool, because it can't lead us to Rocket Barrel. City is a Helm Room, but to say DH as well.
Yep, that's a good call there.
So I'd throw all Peanut checks in the bin.
Yeah, unfortunately with these settings, the 5-door or the shipyard area is open, so like it doesn't eliminate that entire area. Do we have the bean? I wonder. Is our bean lever gonna get paid out this stream?
I'm just saying. I don't like the bean. I'm just saying. Feather hinted, pineapple hinted, mini monkey hinted.
You know what? Let's start a bet. Sarah, are you here? Can you start a 2-minute bet to see if the bean is required or not? If there's something on the bean.
Forest Shops 8 Chunky. I would be trying to get over to Forest very quickly here.
I'm a little surprised. I know you need to get Funky Kong and Castle, but I'm a little surprised that Mumbo's being a little thorough with clearing it.
Because we got
Mike is just going straight here.
He just got 4 shops into. He's gonna be going
that's lame.
I'm sorry, what? What's that gonna be used for? First mills, maybe?
Well, Sarah, I think we're a little too slow on the bet here because Mike is...
He's going right there.
He's just checking it straight for us.
I think he is locked in. He knows this shop has something for him.
Yep.
This is why our pineapple was required. We're gonna find out the bean momentarily. Our friend the apple has nothing.
And it's dead.
Just a melly.
Levers have just been put in the dumpster. But there's a potion. This is probably what our pineapple lost.
And we just, and our 40 hint was Forest Shops 8 Chunky. Okay.
Alright, so there is another piece to the Key 8 puzzle. Something to point out here, we are almost an hour in, we have 0 instruments. Now, I've had the seeds, but it's not common.
So my cook right now is going to be something in the mills. Is from bone to go up to the Helm lobby, or to get Monkey Port to go to the Helm lobby. Our grape shooter's gonna be up there.
That is quite the cook.
Oh no, grape shooter can't be up there because there's nothing up there that could be path to 7.
Yeah, because the Key 7 locks it.
Grape shooter has to be on the Kasplat Caves lobbies. It literally can't be anywhere else. Unless our barrels was path to 7, was our like path to 7? I can't second guess myself.
Yeah,
oh, no,
so
Mike.
Caves Helm Lobbies was path to 7, and then Creme Isles also path to 7, which is the actual direct Key 7 hint.
Yeah, so convinced Key 7 it. Caves Lobbies to 7 has got to be that grape shooter.
Alright, what really is in the minecart today? Mike didn't bother with this one.
Like also, he didn't get his spring over in Castle, so he didn't jump into
oh, that sucks. That's why you gotta flip your camera there.
Mike didn't jump into these dark rafters because he didn't get his way of the horde spring.
Nope. That could potentially be a big swing if that actually has something.
Our forest mills might just be that fairy, but and then in which case then all right, what are we using spring for?
And we already checked. Did we check production room? I don't know if we did.
No, neither of them have gone back to production. Check testing, I believe. If they backflipped up with tiny. What he did. Oh!
Chimpy charge.
Okay. I don't like that one bit.
We have.
Mike. Been wondering why Mike didn't get the fairy. He didn't go to Castle Lobby and get his slam.
Yep.
So Mumbo's trying to do something in the dark. What is he looking at?
He's trying to do guitarless.
I'm trying to figure out what's across there that he's going for.
Sometimes you can see it, but like the item is like a dim item. You can't. Like gold bananas, you can see easily. Other items
Might also be just thinking the fairy.
Yeah, the fairies are in the pool. Oh, that's a potion. What is that?
Ooh. This is what I was saying. That spring way of the horde.
Oh my!
Primate punch.
Super duper simian slam. What?
Okay, so that can't be it. Unless our slam that we got out of the castle lobby was just on it. That one also can't be it. That slam, because this wasn't locked by slam. Unless guitar is locked by slam. I desperately right now need him to go figure out what that fairy in the Thornvine Barn is. I'm about to get a big feeling that that is guitar. Mike's going for our way of the horde in Japes.
The good news for Mike is that
there's guitar. Which also, okay, so that wasn't slam locked.
No.
That's slam, as well as slam in the lobby can't be our hinted thing. Neither slam locked each other.
So the issue is here is that Japes Hillside has something. Oh, there's another item.
Got a 33% chance this is what he wants.
Yep. It's Gorilla Grab.
100% not what he wanted.
No, absolutely not.
Other dog.
Gorilla Grab is in the Hive Tunnel. And I have a feeling Mike's gonna be very sad because, like, the chances that Hillside is super duper locked is pretty high right now. What is this? About to see a fairy here. Oh, this is trombone. It's but no, okay, no. This is a path. This is a path to get the potion in Castle Lobby. That's what that is.
Okay, so I stand corrected. The slam in Castle Lobby is locked up. Slam in Mills. Okay, I've pieced it together. That means our Japes Hillside is definitely slam locked. It was a slam, chunky in Forest Mills. Get that slam in Caves lobbies. Get our Japes Hillside, whatever 8 is, which is going to be the trombone to go get Monkey Port or bongos.
Yeah, MikeChamp did skip Tiny Hive. It's probably unlikely that there's something there, but there is a chance.
He also can't do it. He doesn't have Mega Slam.
But he does have Sniper, so he could peek it.
Yeah, he could peek it. That's true.
That's trombone, I'd guess.
There's our trombone.
So you do, it is a super duper required for trombone. Very cool. Like, I'm just gonna pencil that in. I don't think that can be anything else really.
Oh, that's definitely trombone.
If that's sprint, I'm gonna be shook. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's got to be trombone. Your monkey port's over in what you call it, lanky 5-door ship.
Yep. So we are getting very close to the end here.
So I want to ask the question: where is Bongos?
I mean,
and where is Rocket Barrel? We have no Diddy hints.
Oh yeah, they can't. They can't even check.
Can't
the
get a
Bongos
Bongos
in. Wow.
Scary one right now is that Bongos. Where is Bongos? Galleon. Okay, so here's what I would say. Mike's a little in the weeds for this because he doesn't have the Omega Slam, but Mumbo can get his trombone. He'll get his monkey port, and then go get his triangle hint to find out where triangle is to do Galleon Chunky 5-door ship. Oh, he's key 7 though. Where is our grape shooter?
Man, this seed is like. This seed could turn very dangerous very quickly if we don't find the right items in these paths that we know. But
you know what I would say? I think they need. Oh, they can't get the boulder. Is somebody good at the doing the skip up to the guitar pad in Cave's lobby without the boulder? Because that guitar pad could very well be our grape shooter to get our key 7.
Could. Like, the problem is that's still the rocket barrel at some point, so.
Yeah, but you can get the triangle hint is where I'm going with this to go do.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Triangle hint's big. Chunky 5-door ship is way of the horde. There's 2 potions in there.
Also, don't mean to sound any other alarms. Where is Hunky Chunky?
Oh, clearly we don't need that. Chunky can beat K. Rool at his normal size.
As well as Punch, but more scary. Where is Hunky Chunky?
Alright, Mike is going to get a slam here, but the problem is he needs to go back to Mills to get the other slam.
Yeah. He'll do that because he's going to go check his fourth fairy. He's going to get his Springway of the horse here. So I feel like that'll push him over to get that that other slam. Open. Believe in you,
I would
Mike.
say most racers that we restream do know this trick to get up here. That's why I wasn't really concerned about it when, even if he didn't have Baboon Balloon, getting this in logic out of logic isn't that bad.
I lost, what was it, 5 to 10 minutes trying to do it, the trick without Whirl on the NSAC Weekly the other day. I don't know how Spike does it so easily.
That's a tough
I suck
one.
at that one. That one is hard. He makes it look like...
For those who don't know, you can kind of backflip up from the alcoves, land on like the slope above, and then kick slide up the moment you land. It's very difficult, and I'm not sure how Spike does it so easily.
On Blast Egg, I see you asking, are we close to casino mode? Well, we have every hint, and there is no hint towards rocket barrels, so... danger. Nothing is pointing us to that rocket barrel. The only hint to Diddy is Outer Isles, which would be nuts. And it's just to Diddy, so not also key 8, so it can't lead to rocket barrel in any way. Where would I go to try and find that rocket?
I feel like you just gotta, like, right now I feel like you just gotta, like, get the things that you know you can get, right? Like, you can get 60 gold bananas and get the triangle hint, get the triangle, and get the 5-door ship and see what that is and see where it takes you. I feel like that's would be my play here.
Yeah, as long as that grape shooter isn't locked behind Primate Punch in the caves lobby, and you can do that trick with Tinies. I've never been able to make it work personally without the boulder. But I know Connor makes it look like it's absolutely nothing.
Connor makes a lot of things look like absolutely nothing.
That is a hard trick, but if one of them knows how to do it, I think it could really push you towards the end here. Because Rocket Barrel could be in the Chunky's 5-door ship.
Mumbo has made, or not Mumbo, Mike has made a very good push for Golden Bananas. He's actually now past Mumbo. I know Mumbo has extra blueprints, but Mike having those Golden Bananas already means he could, in theory, enter sooner rather than later. He's 3 coins. This is an expensive seed. What the heck?
This is the Scrooge McDuck of seeds.
There's 3 DK coins by the Kasplat at the beginning, so it's not the end of the world, but like it's gonna cost him a little time just to get there.
Blast Egg, let me go through and answer that question. Do we have a hunky chin? Where's Shop's Gorilla gone? Where's Mill Slam?
Cave's Igloo area? We never got anything there, did we?
No, we haven't had any instruments. We can't get in anything.
We do have a guitar now, so we can do 1.
Yeah, but we know that Barrels is only packed to 8.
Alright, Mike does have enough. He's gonna go grab his simian string. That's not something you want to see. But that might push him back into Forest Mills, so maybe he will be happy to see it. I guess we'll find out.
And Blast Egg, looking through my hint sheet here, I don't see anything towards a chunky phase that isn't resolved in some other way, which is sad times for everyone.
Yeah, this is a brutal
Who's gonna get his trombone? I mean, I was checking the race room before we started here. They cursed it. They were calling Jet right from the start. They hid themselves in on this one. Ooh, interesting. He's going back to check the spring checks in factory, as well as probably grab his key 6. I'm hoping.
Yep.
Hope he remembers that it's there.
In the meantime, we do have trombone.
The barrels check here. What's this? It's gonna be what, orange throwing or something? This can't be. I don't even think I would do this minigame. But a clear vial at this point, when he's got both slams, all of his training moves, I don't think this can be anything. It's just gonna be Ammo Belt 2 or something.
Instrument upgrade to anyone? Any bets? Any bets? Probably just orange.
Orange throwing, homing ammo. Or homing ammo.
Homing.
Yeah. I can't see that being anything.
No.
Also because we know where Monkey Port is. And so we have every other move that's past the P8 exclusively. So I don't think barrels can lead us to anything else. Anything else would be hinted 8 and Diddy, or Bongos is going to be on this big string, I think. Maybe.
Mike finally gets key 6.
After Mumbo gets his... Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, Mumbo's gonna get key 6 here. He's gonna check the Simian Spring. And there actually is a potion on Creme Isle, I believe, that we just saw. So I think I meant to say we got a hint for it.
Yeah, we do have a Creme Isle has 1 potion, so the fairy at the top of Creme Isle. Interesting.
No, that was
I think
homing.
Mumbo... Oh, you're right.
We just got it.
What am I saying?
But that does regardless, it closes that path off.
Yeah, I think play here is I would go get the triangle hint. Hopefully, if you can, if they know the trick to get key 7, I think guitar pad is going to have our grape shooter. If they don't, I think igloo is where you should go. You've got a couple of instruments now. Go see if getting balloon on the in a strong palm log check that would have the 7-8 chunky. Lanky igloo is my guess. I think lanky igloo is going to be where primate punch is, or yeah, primate punch is my most likely guess.
All right, the good news for Mike, he was able to pull super duper. He can now do the Jape stuff. He can now do the fairy in the Thornvine barn here. So even though it almost seemed like he was a little bit lost on what to do, but now he's back on the path here. He'll get a bunch of the items that Mumbo got here recently. So even though
he's going to be flying
behind, too. Yeah, he's behind, but it's not as bad.
Yeah, he's at 60 GB, so he's flying. If it's not what he wants, he's going.
There's Monkey Port. That was hinted, so that's good.
I think Igloo is the play now, and my okay, there's the 5-door ship coming in big.
Oh, there's Diddy's. Diddy's also has a potion. That's crazy. I've never seen all 3 be potions. And we're gonna get a bunch of instrument hints now. By a bunch, I mean 2.
Does Mumbo have guitar? One sec. Does. Why didn't he go get that?
Guitar.
Figure out why he didn't go get that file in the Diddy room.
He's going back now, so I wonder if he's like, oh shoot, I forgot. I think he just made a misplay. That's what this looks like.
Yeah, he probably exited aisles when he didn't mean to, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna go do this real quick before I go back now.
There's Baboon Balloon on the side of MikeChamp. Very unfortunate, but it's something.
I think Mumbo needs to grab this vial because you've seen a vial, you gotta grab it. And I think Igloo is the play to go check the lanky Igloo specifically.
Alright, Mike is making the correct play here. He is going into Japes, getting that hillside potion.
He hasn't seen this, but there's his key 7. And he's gonna get his monkey port in.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna get the monkey port in.
He's like, oh yeah, I got that way onward.
Yes, I feel like things are going to make a lot more sense to Mike now. He's like, oh, why is that blue vial in play? And now he probably knows, okay, that's trombone. I'm going to need that. I'm going to go get trombone here. We're going to go into the 5-door ship shortly. In the meantime, Mumbo did fix his correction. We are going to be doing a Batty Barrel Band. This is almost vanilla. The chunky minigame is the vanilla Batty Barrel Band location in 5-door ship.
I'm impressed you know that.
I've been playing Donk for a long time. Long time.
I think the play here is to whatever we see what this gives us. I think Primate Punch is going to be in caves, and that's going to get us to our Grape Shooter. That's going to be in.
Oh, it's a Rang Sprint? Does that even do anything?
I want to say that's nothing, but...
We didn't get any hints for it, really.
Yeah, we have a balloon hinted and a trombone hinted, though. There's cabins? Maybe?
He is going to caves.
Bo is on...
that's up of the play. Now that you have 2 instruments, I feel like it's pretty strong for him to do this.
Double checking that. I'd be really interested if he knows the skip here with Tiny.
He's trying.
He's going for it. I've never been able to make this work. I have tried many a time. I have to get the barrel to do that.
Yeah, I always get the boulder as a save because, like, I've gotten this, but, like, it's not easy for me. He's close, though. Yeah, he's just gonna say screw because, like, you have stuff you can do in caves. Like, you need to be able to do that.
Lanky Igloo is my cook. I'm pretty sure Lanky Igloo is going to give him Primate Punch to go get the splat in the lobby. Or it's going to give him hit. No, it can't give him Rocket Barrel because it's not past the Diddy. It's got to be Punch. Oh. Scary when Mike's opening a hit sheet.
Yeah, he's probably just re-reviewing what he has. But it looks like we're going to see a monkey port check here. I don't know if Mumbo actually looked at this check. Well, like, you do get the Kasplat as well, so it's not the end of the world.
I don't remember looking at it. Maybe it was something. Banana.
It's just junk.
Alright, Mike's hot on his heels. He's going to get his monkey port.
And he's also going to be getting a Orang Sprint too.
Yeah. I think he's going to get baited by that Orang Sprint. I really feel like that's got to be nothing.
He's just going to run to Rabbit Race immediately after this.
Oh, you would need his Grape Shooter to do that. That's the only place you can go.
Right, they can't. Well, we are about to see a couple of 5-door.
Get out of the Diddy one. The lanky one locks you in, so. Stopping to read his hints again. I think this is going to be Primate Punch in Lanky's Igloo. And then Grape is going to be on the Kasplat in the Caves lobby. That resolves your Key 7 path. And that means that Ongo's has got to be locked by a punch somehow to get you to 8. But as soon as you get Key 7, go get the Triangle in. You have a Way of the Horde that you need Triangle for. They just need to get this Grape somehow, and then head straight over to get the, Oh! Mike didn't get baited by Sprint. He didn't look.
Yeah, that's good news for him. He's just gonna go straight into Helm.
He doesn't have his Key 7. I think he's going.
Oh, that's right.
He's gonna check his fairy.
Fortunately,
it's either Rocket Barrel or it can't be Rocket Barrel locked in. They're looking for Punch to get.
Meanwhile, Mumbo forgot how to count and also forgot that he has Lanky's 5-door Igloo.
Oh, is this? Oh, he is set that this is what it is. He's gonna try this.
I want to see Mike go for this too because it'd be hilarious if they're both just trying to do it on stream at the same time. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good.
Oh, Mumbo.
Why didn't Mumbo check Lanky's Igloo? Can it not be there?
I think it has to be there at this point.
7-8 chunky, yeah.
And Strong Kong is 7-8 chunky and it gave you Balloon.
I think that was just a mistake.
No, but Trombone Hillside is only path to 8.
Oh, that's a good point. It's good cook then. All right, MikeChamp meanwhile demonstrating that he knows how to count. That's why
Mumbo
he's
was
the champ.
Struggling on this one. So, balloon checks then. Where are we on balloon checks? Let's read through the levels. Factory, we got nothing. Did, Mike went into the treasure room. Did he check Lanky's gold tower?
I know Mike checked Diddy's. I don't know about Lanky's. I have a feeling Mumbo's going to be getting to the dungeon room with Lanky here shortly.
That's also trombone locked. It would be in the same thing as the igloo.
Oh, yeah,
which Mike is also. Right.
What are you cooking, Mike?
The cabin is also trombone locked. When it comes to balloon, only thing I can say is that it's Lanky Gold Tower, or there's a hint baiting us here. Is it not balloon and we need this to check strong Kong checks? Is Mumbo going maybe DK library?
Worst case scenario is that the thing they need is just on a random ass trough and scoff.
Yeah, that's probably worst case, or it's on Strong Kong quicksand tunnel in Aztec that you need Baboon Blast to open up.
Wow.
They both, like, I don't know if I agree with the not at least checking Lanky's igloo. You've got an igloo hint. Oh, there's a vial here. Did neither of them get this? What is this?
Instrument upgrade 2?
Oh.
Uh-oh, we have a dog dance on stream. We have a dog dance on stream.
I think you gotta at least check Lanky Igloo. It's gotta be...
Where are we going here?
I think Mumbo might be...
Ice going back to Aztec. Mumbo going back into Castle? Dude, Mumbo is in like double dipping levels multiple times. His brain is like, doesn't know what to do.
I think right now you clear out the rest of your Strong Kong checks and balloon checks and confirm what you're looking for. If you clear out every Strong Kong check, you can narrow it down to, okay, it is balloon that I'm using. Then that's got to be Lanky Gold Tower. Unless, I don't know if Mike checked it. I know he did Diddy's, but...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't check it. We're getting some interesting checks here, though.
I don't think vases, because barrels can't be anything.
Correct. Oh, you were more than right there. As a junk item appears in front of us.
I think Mumbo's doing what I'm saying. He's going for DK Library. I'm right. He's thinking too. Strong Kong checks. Let's find out if balloon actually isn't my Strong Kong palette, and I need to get something else. This is a doozy of a seed. They're still missing a lot of items.
Yeah, now, like, looking at my list here, they're missing bongos, they're missing rocket barrel, they're missing primate punch, they're missing keys, and grape, which of course they know where key 7 is. They're also missing hunky chunky. So, like, you're still missing a ton of stuff.
And you're missing triangle too. That gets you something.
Yep. Your triangle gets you one of those things that we said. We don't know which one yet, but it gets you one of them. Here's another Strong Kong check. Oh! It's Sax!
Oh.
Go to Igloo! Now! Igloo!
Yeah, run straight back to Igloo.
There's our Strong Kong. Although, granted, the fairy also locks Strong Kong, but still, in Forest Thornvine.
It was more than one thing locked by that Strong Kong that's messing up the hints.
The most important thing about hints that you need to know, make sure you clear them. Just because you get an item that hints for something, there could be another item in the area that hints actually talking about.
Making the scenic right around the igloo.
And this is nice because there's 2 checks in tinies.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna get punch here. Get us our grape shooter to get us 7, and then a little bit of triangle hint, and then we're still missing 3 things. Oh boy, rolled the seat.
Someone who is very deserving of their Racemon status rolled this seat. Golden banana, and what's on the fairy?
So, grab that. Fairy.
Triangle, there we go, cool.
Triangle, okay, so we take triangle straight over to... Oh, the spider has a pearl.
Yeah, let's see the spider fight, Mike, do it.
Do it for the fans.
I guess he is not a spider fan. Anyone in chat a spider fan, by the way? No?
I like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man a spider... Yeah, Spider-Man a spider fan. Oh, there's third melon.
Oh. Mike and Mumbo made that fairy look like it was nothing.
That is the hardest fairy in the game, and they're just like, oh, easy. Hardest fairy? Ha!
You guys wish you were this good at fairy pictures.
Really not.
I wish I was that good. Fairies can be the bane of my existence sometimes.
Alright, and we are heading over to Chunky 5-door ship right now.
So, we're following a path here that I think has to eventually end because I think Grape Shooter can only be on that spot. I don't think there's another location for it. If it was on the guitar pad, then it would have also been on our Strong Kong and Igloo 7.
Oh my god, it's actually Vanilla Batty Barrel Bandit. It's not the vanilla level of Batty Barrel Bandit, this is the easy one. Fun fact, the vanilla Batty Barrel Bandit for this location actually speeds up with each one you get. This one is not speeding up, so it's the easy one. But still, it is Batty Barrel Bandit. Oh man, if you see Rocket Barrel on top of Giant Mushroom, forget about it.
Yeah, like...
Whoa, primate punch.
There's our primate punch. Go
Got
grab
a
our grape
primate
shooter.
punch.
Mumbo knows exactly where that grape shooter is.
Yup.
The only problem now is now we have triangle. Our triangle, there's no hint up there to go grab. Where is Bongo's, Rocket Barrel, and Hunky Chunky?
Well, there's grape.
There's our grape. I think you go to Helm and you look in Helm.
You can
I'm actually...
You can at least get, like, you know... Wait, no, you can't. You can't get anything else.
There's no other hints. And our monkey port was only path to 8, which means Bongos could be in Helm. Tar and Hunky Chunky aren't in Helm. Oh, Hunky Chunky logically can't be in Helm. But Rocket Barrel ain't going to be in a Helm room. Bongos could be in one of the Helm rooms. Now we're on a double casino for Hunky Chunky and Rocket Barrel. Yikes.
Alright, chat. Time to buckle up and strap in. We may be in for a long one here.
Oh boy. He's going back for the sax pad. That's not going to have anything because Kreml only had 1 vial. But the seed is a doozy.
That does unlock a check in Outer Isles, so...
Oh, yeah. But we would need a Hunky Chunky for that. Alright, the last 2 Caves lobby, or yeah, Caves Helm lobbies.
We have our first peek at Helm. Nothing there. Nothing
Don't think it can be because Monkey Port isn't path to anything. No, go in, help!
There's free items.
Check if Bongos is there. Can't be Rocket Barrel or Hunky, but Bongos could be in there.
This would be a hell of a path if there's something on here.
So Igloo's triangle.
Hey Sarah, are you here?
Okay.
Let's get a stream bet going. Go ahead, King.
So Igloo 7-8 Chunky gave us triangle. Triangle checks to find whatever that 8 path is. The Goddess Primate Punch, which got us great to get key 7. That resolves 7 in Chunky, but triangle isn't resolved for what its path to 8 is. So triangle and punch checks are where I would start.
Yeah. I think we're going to be seeing... I have actually no idea. Maybe some punch checks in here. But anyway, Sarah, if you are here, let's start a bet what the final go mode item will be in this seed. Bongos, Hunky Chunky, or Rocket Barrel. In the meantime, we're gonna see some hedge maze. Hedge maze is 2 checks. One of them unfortunately isn't anything.
Because on his way up Castle, I really hope he goes into DK Library, because that's going to solve his problems and create some new ones.
Yeah, I wonder if that's why he's coming here.
Yeah, just refreshing through all my hints, the only thing I see that is unresolved is at triangle, the Igloo's path to 8. It's unresolved. It was gone. Gone was there. Yeah, that's resolved. That's resolved. I think the play here for me would be to chase triangle and punch checks. So that shed right there, Mumbo. I said that shed right there.
I don't think he's listening.
Mumbo!
Don't think he's listening, Rip.
You can discount Chunky's Museum because barrels aren't it. Pineapple could get you Funky Chunky, so Crypt is still in play. It can't be Rocket Barrel down there.
Alright, prediction
We're
is
in the
up.
weeds.
Predict the final go mode item. You have 2 minutes.
Oh, how do I do this? Predict. I'm gonna be Team Hunky Chunky.
Ooh, okay. Momo did not do either of the primate punch checks, or any of the primate punch checks I was expecting him to do in Castle. I wonder if Mike will be doing it. I guess we'll find out. A lot of people saying bongos.
I think Mumbo is in the right area. He's doing the triangle checks. It's just triangle got you punch. You gotta add those punch checks in. Factory is a good place to go. Chunky's checks in Factory. Walk away.
Whoa, it's Bongo Blast.
Oh, bongos. Footers. Lost pretty quickly.
That is a primate punch lock check, by the way.
Yeah, which means Rocket Barrel won't be locked by Punch in any way. Or won't be, sorry, not Punch. Won't be locked by Bongos in any way. But Hunky Chunky still could be. Rocket Barrel 1 is interesting because I feel like it has to be something super easy. Oh,
Mumbo is starting to check bosses, oh baby.
I kind of see where he's coming from. No, Mike. Library.
He's going to get the dirt patch first. It's okay. I still believe.
And do this, the spicy jump off the side. I like that little trick. Like get his warp pad and go get his dirt, and then jump over the side and go in the library. But what I was saying is, I like where Mumbo's going. The Rocket's gotta be.
Oh, here we go.
Lightly locked.
Here we go.
What is it? It's the spin. Got Chunky. This is Dogged on 2. I lose it.
Okay. If he checks one Trough and Scoff and it ends up being Dogged on 2, and that's where the item is, yeah, I would have probably flipped my desk, honestly.
I might have died in laughter.
Well, the good news here is we're going to see a saxophone pull from Mike. That will get him into Tiny's 5-door Igloo, which will get him Triangle, which will then lead to Galleon, which gets
Punch.
Punch. So
Which gets him his Great, which gets him his key 7. And then he's stuck in hell with Mumbo.
Mumbo is slowly going through all of the Hunky Chunky checks, or sorry, the Primate Punch checks.
There you go, Mike. You got your saxophone. Run straight. Okay, check the one over by Arcade. We don't have Hunky Chunky to do Toy Man. Oh, Mike hasn't gotten the vial in Prem Isle yet, so he's running straight here. It's homing in.
Yeah, it's on the battle pad, isn't it? That's what he's going to next? No?
I think he changed his mind and wanted it.
He remembered like halfway through the following of that.
He's like, whatever, we're going to Igloo. That's the better play. Like, that's the better play.
Is the play that will get him something.
They have not checked R&D. They've really done nothing in R&D. Or as I remember, I don't think either of them have done a single check in R&D. Where was Gorilla Grab? I don't even remember at this point.
Was Chimpy Charge on a path?
It was in the mills, but the mills path has to be slammed.
Not a horrible cook, though. Gotta clear your hands.
Oh, it's not a... Yeah, it's not a bad... Like, it is something you got in the mill, so... Worthwhile check. Either of them done DK counting?
I don't think so.
That's a very lightly locked check. That could be a big chance. That could be our Rocket Barrel. Rocket Barrel's got to be fairly locked. The bosses are kind of standing out to me. Yeah, something like DK Counting Game.
Mike picks up his triangle. He's gonna go head over to Galleon immediately.
He's running straight to his Galleon. He'll get his punch. Mumbo, I think, has got a good lead on his casinoing checks. This will just come down to if Mike just honestly guesses right quicker. Oh, Bowerin is not even there.
Rip. factory again? And do number game?
What's he thinking of? Number game, can't be on piano game. It's not to either Chunky or Diddy. How's he going? He hasn't checked Diddy's production. Gonna go hit that switch.
Gotta make sure you check the simian string.
And Mike just needs to get his bongos from factory lobby, and he's caught up with Mumbo. Galleon now. Where's he going?
Oh, this check.
DK, no, they did Lighthouse. I remember Lighthouse.
Oh no, Mike now sees the Diddy thing. Now he's gonna get baited.
Oh my.
Welcome to bonus
Every single
stage.
sprint check is dead.
Hey, here we go. Another Batty Barrel Bandit on stream.
Yeah, I think Rocket Barrel is what you need to find here. And without any hints for Diddy, you can eliminate so many moves not leading to you. I think you just start checking things that require very little stuff. So this is our good check because you never know where cutout and off toss are. DK number game.
And just to throw us out there, the reason why you check really like low sphere, like things you can access quickly right away, is that the seed won't hint things that are like that because they're not locked by anything. So it's really like if you don't get hints for anything, like that's a really nice place to check for things that you may not like if you're trying to casino for something.
And Punch getting that bongos is still a little unfortunate because now all of our hints are resolved somewhat. Could be the situation we had with Balloon and Saxophone both being on strong Kong checks. Extremely possible, but they're not getting any help on this one.
Nope. And Mike's certainly not gonna get help from this potion in a second. I do kind of want to see him just. Well, he doesn't have Kraken, but I kind of just want to see him run to.
Go race the rabbit for
the
fun.
rabbit race for the lulz.
Yeah, because Owl Tree Area is all dead because Reap is anything. 7. I don't mind. Oh, that's depressing. I thought it might have been green. Yellow? That's Baboon Blast?
Wonder.
That is a bunch of things to check.
I'm trying to think. Because like, well, the problem is Llama Temple's dead. So that would be a super late thing because Primate Punch was so late. So I'm not super sure. Like if we're thinking early checks, right? I'm not sure how helpful that would be.
It could lead you to Hunky Chunky. I don't see any way it leads you to Rocket Barrel.
Yeah. That's kind of another bummer about this seed, because like this seed almost like splits into two paths with these final 2 items, and we are getting a mermaid check.
Ooh, spicy. Yeah, Hunky Chunky I think can really be anywhere as deep as it wants. But Rocket Barrel I think has to be in something early or like just something that you walk into level and you can do it. don't think either of them have done DK number game, and that's going to be my guess at where Rocket Barrel is.
Well, it's not on the mermaid.
Oh, mermaid. Board was nothing. Oh, Mike's about to get baited into another item. Mike is in bait central. Mumbo's thinking Drunky Chunky.
It's another late check, and his primary punch locked.
Yeah, so this could be our Hunky Chunky. Hunky and the Drunky Chunky. There's the boss sting, too.
Oh my god, Mumbo, please.
But he's just gonna go for it, he's not even gonna peek it.
It's just a blueprint.
Where's Mike going now?
Back into caves. There is some primary punch lock stuff we haven't seen yet.
Oh. I think this is a brilliant move. Main Caves has one vial. Punch lock check right in front of it. This could be Hunky Chunky.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I didn't think about that either. This is a... There it is.
Oh my god, you called it! You called it!
You're a genius.
Mike is one move away! Or I guess he didn't get bongos yet.
He's gotta find his bongos still. Guitar, yeah, I'm thinking it's one of the bosses that gets you cutouts or pop toss. Number game is still my call on it. Other really lowly locked checks are there.
It looks like we're going to see some guitar lock checks still out of Mike.
Interesting. This is
not.
Might be forgetting. This is.
We changed it.
I thought you changed it so it is Rocket Barrel one.
Oh no! You're right. Yeah, that was correct. Even I
used to not be Rocket Barrel.
Oh wait! Lanky Gold Tower. Are we gonna see it?
I remember seeing somebody in the chat say that Mike did look at it, but I don't remember going across. Oh, Mike! No! Bobby, you just ran through.
Dang. Where's he? Oh, number game? No. Oh, he's
no,
doing,
I will say
he's doing guitar lock stuff.
Which is interesting.
Oh wait, here we go. Lanky Gold Tower.
If Mike finds Rocket Barrel, he can just get the bongos hint. There's no hint saving Mumbo. Mike has a hint at the end of this that he could just get his bongos hint if he can't find Rocket Barrel. Or if he can't find bongos.
That is a rainbow coin.
Unfortunate. No, it's not in the treasure chest. I wanted to go do DK number. Oh, Mike. DK number game. Or did somebody do it and I just
Factory lobby. What are you doing?
We're in the level. Had the goods.
Alright, and while Mike is thinking, I just want to say here that I think we're gonna see a boss.
Ooh.
See, this is
think
what
these
you
are
were
good
saying,
checks.
right? It could possibly be an early boss.
I think these are good checks. Things that don't require lock. It can't be a barrels lock boss. It could be cutout or puff toss. It can't be Mad Jack, unfortunately, because our tour was only up to 5.
And we're gonna see Aztec here. Should be charge lock stuff again. Yeah,
Can't be anything like that.
Yeah, he's pushing that Mills hint.
Yeah, but he's resolved Chunky phase because he has everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's not up to Diddy, so it's not getting him his rocket barrel. Not the Galleon
there.
boss. We've seen the factory and the Galleon boss so far. Where's Mike going? He's chasing gongs.
But this is rocket barrel locked. Oh, did he never get the? He never got this thing.
If it's on this melon crate,
I would have lost my mind if that's what it was, because both of them ran past it.
Yeah, I've been like, oh, that's tragic. You've seen every shop, right? There's no shop that.
Yeah, we've seen every shop.
Yeah. Factory is the way to go.
Like says, otherwise he's going forest. Meanwhile, we have Mumbo clearing out some Galleon stuff.
Don't jump across there, Mike. That's all rocket barrel lock. I mean, he doesn't have bongos, I guess, so he could be thinking, well, maybe bongos is locked by rocket barrel.
Oh my god, please go rabbit race. Just do it. for the fun. For fun. We're in too deep already. May as well. Check a legend.
He is going to check a legend.
It is in logic.
It is dead, but I just want to see him do it. Grape is not the way. He just didn't check the tiny one when he was here earlier.
And not even gonna give us the peak. Now, just for clarification, chat, it's definitely not going to be anything in the owl area, because Grape was only for getting key 7. And we got a hint, a multipath hint because of that. So that's why he's not going back there. I just want to clear that up. As much as I'm saying check rabbit race are fun, they're not going to.
I'll clear up too. He's not going to rabbit race because he hates us. He hates fun.
Bongos is in factory lobby. It's on the private crate you can punch with. Mike just ran past that, so.
Yeah, that. Come on, factory, Mike. Oh, no, you were on the pad. There you go. Right, no. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, come on.
Come on. Come on.
And there is some cooking in this man's mind tonight.
Cook in or he's cooked.
At this rate, I also want to start a prediction what level he's going to go into next. Yeah, hopefully his brain isn't deep fried. That would be terrible.
Yeah.
Tiny 5 ship has 2 checks thanks to the fairy now, but not going to get him anything.
I think Mike went in here earlier. I can't remember. Remember he opened it. I don't know if he went in it though.
Either way. Hey, no, yes!
Yeah,
Yes!
Mike.
Yes! Turn left! Yes!
Go! Yeah.
All the cooking time was worth? Wait, no! Oh my god. What? serious, Mike? Why? You literally had it. What? I don't even know what to say. It was right there. All right, well, back in caves, Mumbo goes in the meantime. And Mike is not going to be happy when we interview. That's all I'm going to say. Please, exit to lobby. Dang it.
Holy.
What is going on? Oh boy, this is a cook here on Mumbo's side. No, he exits off. This sucks because if Mike willingly skipped that check with bongos, like he might get the hint eventually, but like that sucks. He's not gonna think about that.
That hint is gonna save him at this point, because I bet you in his mind now he'll think he's checked that.
Yup.
So finding Rocket Barrel and getting the hint is the only thing that's gonna save that for him.
I think Mike is checking Helm lobby because he now has access to it.
Or going right into Helm to check in Helm 2, which at this point we know isn't anything.
And just to point out as well, Mumbo skipped doing DK side of the tree because it was coconut locked, and coconut, I believe, was only path to key 8.
6 and 8, yeah.
And it has to be path to key 8 and chunky for it to be considered rocket barrel locked, so that's why he did not do it. Negative info, very, very good with the multipath hinting. That's how I was able to logic that out.
Yeah, and for what Mumbo's looking for?
We're not going to reveal
what Mumbo's looking for.
Go ahead, sorry.
What Mumbo's looking for, his hints have to say to Diddy or to Chunky. He's missing a Hunky and Rocket. If it doesn't say that, it's not going to be helpful to him at this point.
Yep. To answer the question in chat, we are purposely not saying who else is finished to keep the suspense up. When one of these two in this race finishes, we will say.
We'll know their placing.
Nice. By the way.
Nice.
Yo, I've been wanting to see this museum check, honestly. It's primate punch locked. I think that's a decent spot.
It's but it's barrels. Barrels is only
that's
half
right.
8. Ooh, he's trying to check the fairy through the glass. Seeing it's not too bad. Taking the picture of that fairy through the glass is really annoying to Bert.
It's the bean! Oh wait, we knew where that was. But still, it's the bean! I'm
Yeah.
excited!
Mike got there. He can finish now. Now he's just gonna leave, go grab his bongos, go grab his rocket. He's just looking for the...
Yeah, see, he's gonna go straight back to factory lobby. See, look, he's going straight back to factory lobby. And he is gonna run past the check with the bongos again. And he was so good. Check number game. Please check number game. Yes, that's the right way.
This is where I think it is.
Oh, he's checking it.
Right, we're good. Oh, I'm at the point, if it's not on this, I think it's on a boss. We gotta find where Cutout and Humble Puff Toss is.
I believe we checked factory bosses on there, but I don't think we've checked any of the other ones.
Factory and Galleon have been seen.
Okay, gotcha. So caves are probably the next good place to check.
Yeah, I'd probably start with my earlier level ones. Earlier in the sense of what Seed wanted me to do the order. So we went Factory, then we went Galleon, then I think we went Caves was next, then Aztec. Those would kind of be my where I just kind of lead.
Oh, baby, is this
And
it?
there it is.
There it is! We got it!
Yeah.
Mike would be in go mode. Well, he's effectively in no mode now because he can get the hint, but he's going to be kicking himself in the interview for sure.
He's getting bailed out by that hint immensely. That, if like, say that Kasplat had Funky Chunky, he never finds it. I think he'd be on a DNF. Because he's going to have in his mind that he did that deck.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna tell him, and Isles Kasplat has it. Like, he has to know at that point.
Yeah. Even if it's the 5th one he goes back and looks at, you can look at L5 Kasplats, it's one of them.
Mumbo still has a chance to win, though, here. It depends if he considers going to number game. Not sure if he will, though.
And he's got to turn around and go right to where Funky Chunky and Rocket Barrel are immediately.
He seems pretty committed to clearing castle, so I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I think that's the only thing that's gonna get him ahead of Mike here, because Mike's just gonna do Diddy's room, get the hint. Splat's gonna take him 10 seconds to go grab, and back at Helm finishing.
Ooh, that was really close getting caught there.
No, it does not remember Helm clears Lupin.
Yeah, so that's kind of the trade-off that's the trade-off with micro hinting, right? We tell you where it is, but then you gotta do all of Helm again. So it's almost self-balancing in that way.
Yeah, I really like how that balances itself.
Unfortunately, to the Castle Tiny Car Racing enjoyers, we're not doing that check.
I do want to point out, we are currently missing 2 vials. Oranges and Ammo Belt 2. These are the only 2 vials that have not been found.
Wait, didn't we find Ammo Belt 2? I didn't think we found Instrument.
We found Instrument 2, we didn't find Ammo Belt 2.
Okay. I'm confused in my head. Okay. Meanwhile, we are going to see...
Mike.
Well, Mike is going to see Rabongason and pray to God. Pray to the Golden Banana God that he knows that he skipped that check.
Worst, it's the 5th Kasplat he checks. You know it's on a Kasplat, you just check all 5 of them. And you got Grape from one of them. It was in the Galleon lobby, there's no way it's that one.
Okay, he's going right to factory. Okay. Oh, he's gonna be kicking himself for this one.
Yeah, that's a big oof. And there he goes. A beautiful star. His go mode. I like what Mumbo's doing. I think Mumbo is on the right track of kind of what I was saying, that it's got to be something lowly locked. Bosses, two bosses specifically, are locked by nothing. You just have to collect bananas.
Mumbo's going to cave.
I like what he's doing.
Doesn't look like
this is Hunky Chunky. Hunky Chunky's in the front of caves there.
Oh, that is true.
So he might have remembered main caves has 1 vial, and I haven't gotten it. Rocket barrel that.
And then here's a self-balancing. We get to see the Diddy Helm room again.
Yeah. I liked it so much, we did it twice. And that's Hunky Chunky from Mumbo. It is.
Mumbo, meanwhile, has every single move except oranges and rocket barrel.
And Ammo Belt too. He almost got it. Like, maybe before he finds this rocket barrel, we can get a nice little blackout on the road. Bingo.
I just realized the fairies in this fairies in that mini game are replaced by claptraps. So the claptraps are eating themselves.
Welcome to bonus
Just
stage.
another great feature of the randomizer.
I've stuck in my head. I just mentioned code on his board. I was like, maybe some DK64 randomizer little bingo action would be fun. For fines, I don't know.
I don't think
Gorilla Crab. Complete 4 bosses could be a tile on the board.
There's a bingo board for vanilla DK64. I wonder how good it is for using with this game or with a randomizer.
Yeah, I might be looking into that because that sounds like it'd be a new fun way to play some games.
Season 3 is just
Could have
bingo
new
wrapping
ideas.
up.
Get a new idea live on stream. Tile, like find 3 pearls.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Stash Snatch.
Is it the okay? It's the not too bad one.
So this is an unused stat snatch in the game, but it is an easy one. So there's that.
Oh, I noticed
Raider.
Alright, and we are done there. And now there's no chance of a 2% game because Mike, or I guess DK I should say, does not have a 2% game. So no worries.
the only one it could have been was Diddy's, but you had to have Rocket and Peanut anyway. So I really got caught by it.
For those who don't know, the 2% mini games are like you go into Helm, think you're in go mode, and all of a sudden you get to Tiny's room and then ponytail twirl is required and you don't have it. There is a mini game that hard requires ponytail twirl.
I've
Very
been
unfortunate.
told that I can do it with DK, but it is so incredibly hard. It'd be better full clearing the game to find ponytail.
Yeah. Alright, Mike is making the trek up to Key 8 here, and we will be seeing K. Rool shortly. There's the 60 GB door,
Really?
as opposed to B-Locker being 60.
I want to say, I'm really thankful you guys put it on that one. That one opens quickly, and
Yeah.
you don't have the cutscene of the second door.
We thought about that.
It's just a minor annoyance, that cutscene, but I don't want it in my life.
Alright.
Oh, Mumbo's thinking.
Gonna be like 5-6
Got
minutes
a
here.
mushroom.
Yeah, Mumbo never cleared the giant mushroom, and I think when Mike was going up to the top of the mushroom, we were saying like, it'd be a brutal spot if Go Mode Rocket Barrel was just at the top of the mushroom.
Yes, Mike does have Rocket Barrel. Mike is
I
in
never
full bar
marked
mode.
it. Sorry. The only thing he doesn't have is the Boom Blast. He has these items.
I remember, like, Mumbo found Baboon Blast. I just don't. Somewhere. It's definitely in the game. I'll tell you that.
Shouts to the Tui final boss fight music being on the DK64 final boss music here.
Now, Mike's sitting here doing toes, thinking, how many people are finished? How many people are finishing?
We'll reveal who is finished here once Mike's done, if anyone's finished.
It's 21 entrants. He's like, oh no, am I coming in 21st?
This was a brutal seed. It's hard for me to believe that everyone else finished except Mumbo finished before him.
That'd actually be wild.
Or somehow pick the 2 last place racers.
That'd be wild and impressive. Race both these two, they're very good racers.
Alright, we are going to see a forest boss check here in a second. Mumbo just saw it. Obviously it's not going to be anything useful, but he's seeing it.
I hope it's... I want it to be oranges. I want it to be oranges and he does it. I want that blackout on the board.
Alright, phase 1 done. The longest phase, even though we cut it in half, it's still the longest phase. Alright, we have chunky things. Any backflips happening this stream?
You going for world record? No backflip. Did you even set a record? That's the question.
Come on, backflip. Come on, backflip. Yeah!
There it is. Little golf clap.
Oh, I thought he was too slow. You got him. Alright, Diddy phase. This is the quickest phase if you're good.
Yeah, so for me, it's the slowest phase. I suck at flying that rocket barrel. Sometimes she goes
it's
well.
not easy at all. Definitely not. Nice, that was pretty quick though, Mike. So the key to this fight is you gotta position yourself so you can hit both into the same time, but Mike is gonna play it safe and do it. I would say probably the more intended strat, which is kind of get yourself damn boosted over after you hit the first one. It's gonna be time here in a second.
Oh, Mike.
There we go. Oh, he sniped Obio by 3 seconds. Oh,
did he?
Baby, you are never gonna guess what the time of first place is. Holy crap. Oh, geez,
For everyone wondering.
Oh, I mean, you will guess who got first place, but you'll never guess the time.
Hear the boss music from here.
Yeah, Connor finished with -2 hours, wrapping up. All right, we are going to see if we can get Mike in here for an interview. Hold in. All right, we have MikeChamp here. GG's MikeChamp.
GG's. That was a seed.
GG's.
And because first of all, because we hide how other races are doing on stream, the first place finisher of this race was Connor, shocker, but with a 143.
Somebody call the speed police. This guy needs to slow down.
I'm pretty. Connor must have done number game early.
He has to. Like, by the time I did number game, I was like, okay, I have negative information that it can't be any move for 3 of my Kongs.
Yeah, and like we were at the point where we were like, there's so much other stuff and there's so much negative information for Rock Barrel, like it has to be an early check at this point. So like King was like screaming number game for like 10 minutes before he finally went over there.
Yeah, I did all this stuff and I was like, there's no hint that's just Key 8 and Diddy K rule. They aren't connected at all, so it has to just be something you can do. So I started with Castle. I did the face slam because that's also something I skipped early that you could just do without any moves. Got the bean, very happy about that. And then next stop was number game, and that just happened to have the rocket barrel I needed.
It's funny, when you were going into the bean area where the actual check is, it was right when Mumbo got the bean. It was like, didn't even have time to get a poll up on whether the bean was going to be useful. Crushed everybody's dreams immediately.
Yep.
Also, I went by factory lobby. I opened the question mark box. I didn't kill the Kasplat. I just walked away.
We were dying.
I can't wait to see that on the restream. I'm just doing stuff, and you guys are like, "Oh no!"
Okay, he's gonna get Bongos here, and he just needs what was the last thing? Rocket Barrel.
Rocket Barrel. Yep.
Yeah, and then you skip over like, "Oh
no!" Yeah, because Mumbo had the bongos at that point, so we knew bongos was there.
Oh no! That's so sad.
The good news, though, he sniped Obio by 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's the second time I've sniped someone recently by a few seconds. I'll take it. That's not too bad.
Yeah, and really, like, despite how horrible the ending was for everyone, like, you still finished in, like, the top third, so can't feel too bad about it.
Yeah, with the CLO seeds, it's either you finish right around 2 hours or a sub 2:30 is a really good time.
Had a very big race room here too. 21 entrants.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice solid Friday night donkin'.
A lot of people have been enjoying these settings, I think.
One thing I think you did that was great, I hadn't thought about it when you went there, was when you went straight back to main caves after you got punched to get your hunky chunky. Totally forgot that there was
at that point
there.
I was just like, alright, let's figure out where these 2 scouring hints are, get them out of my head, so I stopped thinking about these regions. I went there, caves main, there was like 2 checks left that I couldn't do, the other one was the blast course. So I just went in, was like, oh, hunky chunky, alright, that saves me a lot of headache. But I'm sure there's a good number of people who have been caught up by that, just not finding the hunky chunky in caves.
Yeah, because there really was no hint to hunky chunky either, unless it was just locked by the moves that also were.
It's kind of hinted because Gone and Punch are both on the path to Chunky K rule, but it's not pretty.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that the moves that are already for Chunky Phase also lock the other move for Chunky Phase.
Uh-huh. That's always a very fun time when the moves you need were locking the moves you need for other stuff. That's why I was thinking about Peanut might be locking Rocket Barrel for a bit, but it wasn't pointing to Key 8 at all, so it couldn't.
Yeah, as soon as we saw the hint that was Outer Isles to Diddy, that's what I noticed, is it doesn't say Key 8 as well. I was like, okay, so Peanuts leads you to nothing. It's just Peanuts for the end game.
Mm-hmm.
You guys were killing me early on. I had 3 hints for caves to Helm lobbies, and neither of you were going to that castle lobby.
Yeah, I kind of pieced together there would be something up there, but since Castle was so expensive, I was like, oh, I'll go get this when I swing by Castle to go buy what would be Spring from Funky. Turns out, like, what was it, 2-3 potions in there? Barrel throwing and slam.
Yeah, we went 2 for 3. I was calling we were gonna go 3 for 3, but no, only 2 for 3. It was this, which I think both of you got as your first slam. But logically, it's your second slam.
Right, because you need the
the
slam from Dark Rafters to get the fairy to get balloon.
Yeah.
And by that point, I was like, okay, lobbies 2 to key 7, it leads to grape somehow, because once I saw like Creme Isle was just key 7. I figured it couldn't be either of the Helm check, so it had to just be punch. So I put that on the back burner and was like, okay, we find punch, we go get the Kasplat, it gives us grape gives us key 7. And let me tell you, saxophone was like the biggest point I was popping off, because I was like, okay, maybe I just need to do more strong Kong checks. And then I remembered in the All Keys weekly last week, Tudos never checked the library.
Oh my god.
We're going to the library. We're going to check it. If it's something, it's going to be really funny. And it was something. And it directly brought me to the triangle I needed. I was so happy, but that is so hard to do with Slam 3.
Yo, I'm still mad about that check, dude.
I don't blame you. I would also be mad about that check.
Although at the same time, like, I could have checked it. I could have checked it. But oh, nope. I checked it, marked it off, even though I didn't.
Oh god, Mumbo's doing boss checks.
Yep.
I like what Mumbo's doing, because he's looking for cutout and puff toss because they're not locked by anything.
Yeah, I was like, if I didn't find something after doing like the basic checks that you can do without any moves, I was gonna start trying bosses, because barrel throwing and twirl are both not on the path to this, so it has to be one of 2 bosses.
Yeah, it's cutout or puff toss, and so like I like him checking them because there is a good chance, but yeah, he's forgotten the number game. It's because the way you guys swing through, you didn't have DK going through testing the first time. Just never went back for it.
I went testing first because I was like, okay, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna get 9 lanky coins. We're gonna go buy Donkey Kong, and then we're gonna do the ponytail twirl thing out of logic. The first move you get is ponytail twirl. Like, what are you supposed to do? It's just right there. So like, all right, we'll wrap up this area. We'll go hit the 1 pad. We'll go get DK, etc., etc. It never popped back in my mind. I did the spring check. I did the fairy. I did bad hit detection wheel. Also, another thing. Why were there so many cops in this seed?
Oh yeah, that's right.
They were out on patrol.
A bajillion and a half of them. There was one in production.
There was one in like the worst spot.
I know. I'm glad I didn't get caught by him, but I got caught by the one on the right side of Thorn Barn.
Yeah, which one did Mumbo get caught by? Mumbo got caught by production one.
That one's so annoying.
They knew those rascally Kongs were out there and increased their patrols.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I do want to thank you again for joining us on this, I guess, another experimental race setting here. Thanks again for Mike for being on the restream. Thanks King of Yamimakai for commentating with me. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up here, but I do want to thank you all for watching. Be sure to follow us on Twitch, follow us on our YouTube channel, and we will see you next week for our final experimental settings week. So appreciate y'all for watching, and we will see you next week.
Bye, chat.
Morning.
Hi, thanks for watching.
Oh, I should probably find a channel to raid.
You could raid Mumbo.
That'd be awkward.
That'd be a little awkward. We're not going to do that.
That's fair, that's fair.
See, Rydog's playing Majora's Mask. I see he was defeated by the casino.
Yeah, you know what? Let's give Rydog some love.
All right.
Oh god, I never can get his Twitch. R1 dog?
R1 _ dog.
R1 _ dog, okay. Going to Rye Dog chat. I can type.
If 2Does can figure out how to type.
Okay, he is doing
He's
Majora's
going
Mask
to
Rando.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I've been kind of getting into the combo rando lately, so love to see me
The
some
combo
Zelda.
Rando is so good. It's honestly, that works on N64, by the way. That's actually a miracle.
Wow.
That's incredible. Yeah, me and Spike SSBU did a co-op the other day, and it was 7 hours.
Oh, it sounds delightful.
It was
Those can
brutal.
be, even for good players, those are very long.
Sounds
We
like
had
good
some-
stream value.
It is.
We had some disgusting Song of Time switching from child to adult logic. Yeah. We also didn't know it was a feature till an hour and a half in.
Yeah. Well, that's how you learn to randomize this, right? You just have to get owned by stupid things.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're
Learn
ready to
from
go.
failures
So
for the success.
I will see y'all later. And the commentary panel here and Racer, we'll see y'all later as well. Morning.
Morning.
Morning.